Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a reading to see the energies that are coming through December 2025. Let's take a look at the energies that the universe wants us to be aware of, to be open for and cautious of during the month of December. Well, you guys, we made it. We made it. We're at the end of 2025. Boy, what a year that has been. So let's get right into this reading. I'm going to start off with a couple of oracles to pick up the overall arching theme energy of the month. And Spirit, do you want me to take this? No? Okay. Yes, we're going to be looking at the overall themes going on for December to get the overall energy that the collective needs to be aware of. Okay, Spirit, what do we do? Okay, okay. I'm going to take these two. First card we have is Ecstasy, Yielding, Rapture, Bliss. And then we have Enlightenment, Inspiration, Epiphany, Innovation. This feels like a sudden spiritual awakening or a sudden spiritual enhancement. So a lot of you in the collective this December, something is gonna drive into you like a thunderbolt. Uh Hold on. Like that was one of the strongest energies I just got right now. It's like an epiphany, like an aha moment, but it's like I don't know, something's going on with like your brains where all the dots are going to connect all at once and you're going to be like, "Oh, okay. Oh. I'm sensing like a really like surprise powerful energy coming in that you were not expecting. This could also be an energy where you have been seeking some type of insight or some type of answer or clarity, and it seems like it's going to come to you within December. This feels like, interesting because she has the pumpkin here. We're about to get out of fall and step into winter. So, yeah, this feels like strongly like between Sagittarius season and Capricorn season, you guys are going to be receiving a really powerful download. And this download is going to help give some type of answer or insight, or this could be an upgrade before the end of the year. Okay, hold on. Spirit is like channeling something. Like this final download for 2025 is going to set you up for 2026. Like I don't Spirit's not telling me like exactly what it's going to be needed for, but it's definitely going to be needed for 2026. Like yeah, I feel like this I keep seeing more like connect the dots. Connecting the dots. Spirit, like what are you trying to tell me with this? Part of me feels like with this connecting the dots energy feels like you're going to realize something, but I'm also looking at this ecstasy card here and it's going to be putting you like in a deep rage. I feel like you're going to realize that maybe for some of you you're going to realize that within the year you're going to realize that you got played and you're not going to take that very lightly. Hold on. Spirit, what else are you telling me here? It's this energy that also, like, somebody feels like you are so gullible or stupid that you haven't realized that they have gotten away with something for so long, but this month you're going to realize what they have been doing to you, and you're going to put a stop to it. I kind of feel like with this energy here, okay, thank you, Spirit. This could also be an energy coming in through December where you are going to be breaking out of a spell, some sort of like mind control spell or some type of manipulation spell. And you're going to be like, wait a minute, so and so has been playing with my emotions or playing with my energies. Okay, I need to go into more detail with this. Let's see what's going on. But yeah, I strongly feel like this month you are, for a lot of you, you're either like getting a really powerful download or you are breaking out of a powerful spell. Or both. Perhaps this download that you will receive will help you break out of this spell that you were aware or unaware of. This too many, Spirit. Just get one. Oh, come on, these cards are being a little messy. Okay. Oh yeah, these cards are. I gotta work on my lighting system better. Sorry, you guys, give me a second. Okay. Oh, good. The heating is coming up in my house. All right. Now, first card I have is Origin. Initiation, creativity, vitality. This Origin card kind of gives me the energy of the World card here. I feel like definitely with this month, and it could be because it's the end of the year that we're closing up on cycles. We're about to close up on the year of the snake, a lot of transformation, a lot of revealing. We're about to go into the year of the horse, and that's a lot of rampant, fiery energy going on here. And I feel like you guys are making plans on what you're going to do in 2026. I do kind of feel like it's a slow and steady wins the race kind of energy, but there's still going to be like a bit of, fire up in that ass. And, you're going to basically realize when to have the momentum and then when to kind of take a break. Because I see a relaxation card here, but I'll get to that shortly. With this Origin card here, definitely you're focusing on closing energies that you no longer want to take with you and from 2025 into 2026. Now, also, what I'm picking up with this Origin energy is that you are going to be discovering, for a lot of you in the collective, the source of this curse or the source of some type of spell work. And I feel like when you get that, so when you get it together, when you discover that source of this spell work or this curse, then that's when all the dots are going to be connecting, and you are going to have your epiphany and your rage and your excitement, and it's just a lot of intense energies happening at once. But you're going to use that energy to carry yourself into the next year and so forth. Next I have is gift, souvenir, promotion, delight. I also feel that with this download or this like energy that's coming in, it's definitely a gift from the universe. You have been asking for some type of sign, for some type of message, for maybe some type of insight or clarity for, a couple of months. I would say even throughout the year. And it looks like Spirit is saying, all right, now this is the time for you to receive this gift. Um, Hold on one second. I'm getting distracted by noises in the background. Um, Spirit, what else was I saying about the gift? This gift is definitely going to help you into 2026. Spirit is really proud that you guys have worked on yourselves throughout 2025, despite the obstacles and challenges that many of us had to face, very likely, because, hey, if you had a easy 2025, that's good for you. But this is more for like the energy of the collective that definitely had to do a lot of inner growing and letting go and healing. And I feel that with this month, you're definitely receiving a gift. Like Santa's gonna come by your house and drop some type of spiritual knowledge or yeah, spiritual knowledge or insight for you. Next I have is relaxation, peace, tranquility, easiness. I feel this month you are not going to, like, after you get this epiphany or you get this truth or this download, you are going to feel your emotions and you are entitled to feel your emotions, but you're not going to linger around it. You're going to be like, you know what, I already know what's going on. I know, I know the blueprint, I know the scam, I know the scheme that the enemy is having over me. So I kind of take with this relaxation card, you're just going to allow whatever energies have been happening to happen, and you are just surrendering this energy to God or to your team, and you're just allowing the universe to handle whatever needs to be handled. I do sense though, for some of you, you're like, yeah, that's great, but I should have my comeback, or not comeback, I should have my get back. I should seek revenge on this enemy. But Spirit is saying, no, relax this month because you have done so much over the year and you need to be in a calm and peaceful mind. So that way, not only you receive this gift that the universe is trying to give to you, but also you'll be able to have a clear mind of what to do with this energy and how to move forward in 2026. Maybe with this gift, Spirit is saying for you, like, use this gift to clear your path, and cut off whatever energies that have been either siphoning you, or deceiving you throughout the year. And not to get upset about it. Like, yeah, get upset about it, but don't dwell on it because you don't want to carry that energy into the new year. And then last I have is sneak peek, curiosity, glance, stalking. Now, this card I feel is the enemy or whoever has been doing this spell or this curse. They're definitely going to see if it's going to continue working into the next year. But they're not going to realize that, like, you're going to kind of play this front where you're going to show them like it may be working, especially with this relaxation card here. You're kind of going to move very mundane, very typical, not letting the enemy know that you know already what's going on. Hold on one second. Yes, I feel like for some of you, you're going to have to be mindful of your surroundings when you're outside, because whoever has been watching you is also sending certain people to watch you to see how you're acting, how you're reacting, what you're doing, what you're buying, because they want to see if the spell work that or whatever curse that they have put on you is working. Go about your month how you need to go about your month. But I am kind of sensing that whenever you get this energy within December, you need to use this very quietly. Spirit just told me something. However you find out about this curse or this spell work, don't go announcing it on social media. Don't write any messages. Don't write any posts. Spirit is kind of stressing this to me right now because if you do that, the enemy is going to kind of rearrange or redo whatever curse or spell work on you in a way that you're not going to be able to find out again. So you need to keep this quiet and allow the universe to do what it needs to do to really clear off this curse or this spell work. Let's go into more detail with some tarot. Okay, let me get 3 more, Spirit. Okay, I am not surprised to see this. A lot of wand energy here. At the time that I'm doing this reading, we are in Sagittarius season. Oh, as I'm saying that, we have Temperance at the bottom. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be brain, get it together. You could be one of these fire signs. You could be dealing with one of these fire signs. Or you may have these energies in your birth chart that need to be looked over. Now, first card I have is the 5 of Wands. I feel like definitely for a lot of you in the collective, you have been dealing with a lot of conflicting energy throughout the year. It's always some type of battle, some type of hurdle, some type of obstacle, or booby trap that the enemy or your ops are throwing in your way. It's like one obstacle after another. And this has been placed on purpose for you. Like, I feel like for some of you, you're like, damn, it's always one thing after another. Why is that? It's because a curse has been put in place. And this could be multiple curses. Like, this could not only be curses from like individuals that you may or may not know about, but this could be also a collective curse that the Dark Collective has put on the regular collective. You know, from government agencies to what's the word I'm looking for? Secret societies, industries as well. Like, they have put quite a lot of obstacles for not only just for the collective, but for like regular people to go through. But I'm being told like all of these things were a distraction. Because yeah, next I have is the 10 of Wands. And I kind of feel this is strongly the energy that the collective is in right now. Like, you are overwhelmed, you are done, you are doing too much, and you cannot take on any more like excess. Like trying to be healthy, trying to find a job, trying to maintain a job, trying to find 2 more jobs, trying to maintain the house, trying to maintain the health, trying to maintain love. Like, it is just, It's a lot. It is overwhelming. But because we're at a 10 here, Spirit is saying that it is removing this energy of overwhelmness. I'm going to pull an extra card for this 10 of Wands. Oh my God. We have the 10 of Swords. All right, 10s on 10s and not the nice 10s. These are the hardcore 10s in the tarot deck. So, yeah, Spirit is saying not only you're carrying a lot of burdens and a lot of bullshit, but you also been dealing with, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of difficulties that don't need to be there. Like these, man, somebody just put in the work in this curse. Just piling up wands and swords on your back and your energy in your life. It's like whatever obstacle that you have went through, you felt like instead of getting rewarded, you just had another sword go through you and another wand to carry. Like, how is this my reward if I'm getting, like, Spirit, I'm getting slaughtered back here? Yeah, okay, hold on. Something just told me, like, basically, this is a curse where no matter if you achieve or, like, no matter if you win or you lose, this curse was going to put a sword through your back or give you an extra energy for you to be burdened with. So this is kind of like for a lot of you, if you've been feeling like a heaviness for quite some time, you need to release that. We could do, Spirit, you're going to have to like guide the collective on how to remove these swords and these wands out of their lives, because this is a lot of powerful energy. For a lot of you, you're going to have to pray and ask for your team guidance and ways for these swords and for these wands to be removed out of your life. You also should tell your team to personally get these swords out of your life and these wands out of your hands. Give me a second. I've never seen a spell work like this. It's really fucked up, but it's very like how they do it. I don't want to get into like the technicality, but yeah, this is a really fucked up spell work where it's like even if you're winning and you're doing well in life, they put some type of burden or blockage or heaviness in some aspect of your life. Let's go on to the next tarot. Next card I have is the King of Cups. I kind of, unfortunately, with all of this energy, I do see that you are carrying yourself with grace, or Spirit is asking you to carry yourself with grace through this season. Even though you make it look easy, it's not. I mean, swords and 10 swords in the back, 10 wands in the hand, that is not easy to do. But yet, you have gracefully managed this energy. I kind of see why this sneak peek card is here, because your enemy or your opposition is going to notice that you're kind of working a little bit with more diligence. Maybe you're a little bit more intuitive. You're just letting things flow and allow things to be. Okay, Spirit is saying like you need to kind of be in the focus, the mindset of it is not in my control. I'm allowing things to be. I allow things to flow. It is out of my command. It is out of my control. I allow the universe to have this energy flow in and out of my life. And I kind of feel like this is what's going to invoke for this energy to try to come and spy on you. Because it's like, how are you moving with such grace and elegance when you have all these swords and wands given to you. But you are going to be mastering that. Or for a lot of you, you have mastered it. You're just tired of dealing with it. Like, you don't want to move with grace anymore. You want to, what's the word I'm looking for? Crash out. Which, understandably, with the Five of Wands and then the Ten of Wands and Swords, I would say that you have reasonable, it's reasonable that you want to crash out, but Spirit is saying don't. Allow the universe to crash out for you, I would say. And then last, for, brain, get it together. For the last card, I have the Four of Wands. At the end of the month or sometime this month, you are going to be receiving the stability and the ease that you need. And I kind of see with this Four of Wands here, there is going to be an energy coming in, either physically or spiritually, that is going to be giving you the support, the healing, and the assistance that you need to remove all of these swords and these wands out of your life. I also see there's going to be shared responsibility, shared energy, shared actions that is going to make your life a lot more easier for the month of December. And because of that, you'll be able to receive whatever downloads or insight that your team is trying to send to you. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull an extra card for this Four of Wands. Very nice. With the Four of Wands, I have the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely something has been taking its time, but it's arriving to you in the nick of time or towards the end of the year. Kind of like with this gift card here. Like, I feel like for your team, they're saying like, yeah, we know that we've been kind of slow on delivering this, but it's here. Like, and be mindful that your team is also dealing with a lot of energies in whatever dimension or space that they are in. Like, we are in the middle of a spiritual warfare. So I know when you put out manifestations and wishes, you expect them like instantly, but these things do take time to form and having to get navigated because right now we're dealing with a whole lot of demons out here. So even though you probably felt like, is my team even helping me? Yes, they are helping you. Just unfortunately, there has been delays because they're trying to fight off worse demonic forces that are trying to get to you. And yeah, even though you're like, but what the hell? Like, I got a curse on me. Like, they should be on top of this. Like, you also need to make sure that you do your part too. I have like, I feel like throughout the year, especially within my readings, I have like strongly had mentioned, be mindful who you talk to, be mindful who you invite to your home, be mindful with information and energy that you share with people because not everyone is for you. There are people that are working against you, that don't like you, that don't like your light, and just want to put you through hell because they know that they can do it. So, within this end of the year, reflect on who you are bringing with you into the next year. Because this, towards the end of this year, like a lot of people are, how can I put this, Spirit? It's the end of the year, and I feel like a lot of people are still going to be revealing their true selves, or you're going to need to ask Spirit to reveal to you people's true faces. Because if you don't, these faces are going to remain hidden and keep putting curses and spells on you until they get what they want. But I do see, however, the case for this month of December, you are going to be removing these curses. or these spell works are going to be canceled. And there is going to be an energy coming in to help bring a rebalance and healing in your life. But you need to make sure that you are not going to be carrying these same energies that put you in this situation in the first place into the new year. Because Spirit has big plans for the collective in 2026. And Spirit needs to make sure that whatever is going down, we have to be grounded and we have to be focused. Because this energy that is coming in for you, you have to be able to handle it. Because there's going to be bigger energies coming in that we are going to have to handle and ground. Now, with that said, let's wrap up this reading with some final messages from the club. Let's see what the club has to say about this situation. Okay, no, Spirit, just went two. Let's make it two. The fact that we don't have any major arcanas, I actually feel like this is great because this is more focusing on, I feel like this is energies that you have either already been aware of or you've been suspicious of. And whatever is going to come through this month is going to confirm your suspicions or give you that confirmation. Let me get one more, Spirit. Okay. First card I have is the Twin. For some of you, you could be a Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or you may have Gemini traits in your birth chart. Now, with this Twin here, I do sense that for the end of the year, Spirit really needs you to also focus on harmony within your life, within your inner world and the outer world. Remember, there are certain things that are out of your control and you need to surrender to the flow. And I feel like with the Twin, you have to learn, or you're coming up on learning this lesson for the year of surrendering what you can't control and controlling what you know you can handle. I also feel like with this Twin card here, like the curse energy or the spell work that has been placed on the collective has definitely disrupted like the harmony within the inner world and the outer world. Definitely a lot of disruption in the outer world, don't get me wrong. And that also causes a disruption within our inner lives. The Spirit is saying you need to refocus and gain control on that harmony once more. But it is coming in. And then last I have is the Little. Okay, Spirit is telling me with this little card here, it's going to be like a little detail, a little spark, a little something oomph in the mind or in the stomach that's going to set it off. Bless you. Anyway, sorry. Yes, something little, something so slight. It's going to give this energy away. You're going to be able to pick up on it. This little card is going to be a little detail that only you are going to be able to see or recognize. Like this, Spirit is telling me like with this little energy, it's something that only you are going to be able to notice. Only you are going to be able to spot and no one else. It's going to be different for everyone in the collective, of course. But make no mistake, you're definitely going to be seeing this energy. It's kind of like the spark that sets off the dynamite. Or the spark that starts to unravel this curse or this spell work. But like I said, you are definitely going to notice this. So definitely be paying attention to energies around you when you're at work, when you're going to work, when you're doing your grocery shopping or your holiday shopping. You're going to be able to see it. I also feel like with this little card here, you're going to be able to kind of pick up a shift of change in somebody's tone of voice or their actions. Whatever that they're trying to hide or trying to play off, you're going to be able to pick it up, and it's kind of give you the confirmation that you need, and officially breaks the curse or the spell work. And with that said, thank you for listening to my reading. And wow, why am I butchering my outro already? Sorry, you guys. It's been a minute. I just too finished dealing with Thanksgiving holiday stuff. So my brain is like, huh? What? Anyway, thank you guys for listening to my reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more insight and messages. I would definitely appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming back to my channel to hear my messages. I hope that my readings are giving you the insight, clarity, and answers that you need. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. My collective, I see you're going to be ending this year light and strong. I'm praying that whatever energies that have been holding you back or have been putting, some shitty ass energy on you gets exposed so you can leave them finally in this year. I do see for next year, there is going to be a strong energy coming in as again for the collective. So be prepared, rest your mind, ground your energies, and restore the harmony in your life. Because Spirit is saying what I'm about to put into this world, I need my strongest soldiers to deal with it, or to use it, or to obtain it. And you are one of God's strong soldiers, even though you're like, I don't want to be a strong, the best soldier in God's army anymore, but you are. This is what we signed up for. So be prepared to receive this energy, cleanse negativity out, and expect definitely for these swords and these wands to be removed out of your life. You're not bringing this energy with you in 2026. That is a guarantee. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.